For breakfast this morning, I'm gonna have 1 pack of Better Oats oatmeal at 100 calories and mix that with 1 package of blueberry muffin oatmeal at 160 calories. So total 260 calories in oatmeal. I'm going to have 1 piece of toast. It's called Carb Smart wheat bread. This one has 45 calories per slice, so I'm gonna have 1 slice with a little bit of butter, about a half of a tablespoon, and some coffee, which is just instant coffee with about 2 tablespoons of coffee mate creamer. And the toast is almost ready. I don't like my oatmeal too dry, so I poured about a half a cup of Silk almond and coconut milk in it. That's better. So I could have made a nice big breakfast, but I took a nap instead. And I feel rested and refreshed, but my daughter has a basketball game and we have to drop off a present to another family member afterwards, so already starting to get a little bit hungry. And so while we're here at the store, while he's getting the present, I ran in and got a Diet Dr. Pepper. I got him a Pepsi and 2 hard-boiled eggs at 120 calories for 2. I'm definitely gonna eat both of them. And then I'm just gonna have a couple bites of watermelon chunks. So that ought to get me through the game. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do after the game. So they are pretty much flavorless, but that's fine because it's a little bit of protein and not everything you put in your mouth has to be a 5 out of 5. I mean, this is I'm just trying to not be starving. It's gonna be satisfying. I always told my daughters, I always said, feed your body, not your tongue, which is impossible all the time, but for the most part, we really need to be feeding what our body prefers and not always what our tongue prefers. Those eggs were pretty satisfying, and now just a couple pieces of watermelon and a few drinks of my Diet Dr. Pepper, and here he comes finally. All right, basketball game is over. We lost, unfortunately, but at this point, I'm really freaking hungry, and we're at the store right now. He ran in to get a bolt that we need for one of our toilets, and I'm thankful I bought this bunch of watermelon because I'm gonna eat a couple more pieces while he's in there, and then we have to go to cell phone store to talk about one of our cell phones and figure out the lunch game plan. Sorry I cut the last clip off so quick, but he was starting to get into the truck and I just wanted to stop so we can get going. Anyway, we went to the cell phone store and I needed to go to the bathroom, so they didn't have a bathroom there, but they did have one here at Panera Bread. So I'm gonna grab an iced coffee while I'm here. Just gonna get just a little bit of half and half in it. Like one, I don't know what the options are because I don't come to Panera very often, but just gonna go very minimal on the creamer. So I have a little status update on that coffee that I was trying to sneak into the cell phone store. I put that in my purse and then I forgot it was in my purse when I got back in the truck, so the majority of that spilled all over the place. So I didn't drink it. Then we ended up going to Wendy's so he could get something, and I chose Subway. I only wanted a 6-inch sub, but they had a sale, buy one, get one free, footlong, so I got 2 footlongs, but I'm only gonna eat half of one of them right now. Maybe I'll give the other one to my kids or something, I don't know. I am going to add to this is the turkey and ham 12-inch sub on Italian herb cheese. And I get every vegetable on it except for jalapeno, and I always get extra tomato, no cheese, no sauce, and I get it double toasted. I'm gonna add a little bit of healthy fat to this. So I'm gonna put about 1/3 of this avocado on it, because when I don't get enough healthy fat, I start noticing my skin gets dry and my hair gets dry, and I just wanna make sure I'm getting enough healthy fat. So I'm gonna do, I guess that's more like 1/4. Well, maybe I'll add a little bit more. I'm gonna drink some ice water. And I'm gonna put a few black bean chips on it. Normally at Subway, I'll get the baked Lays, but these things they had on closeout at Kroger. So I used to be able to get them for $3 something a bag. Lately they've been like $4.69 a bag at Kroger, so I haven't really been wanting to buy them. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for them to come on sale. Well, I just noticed the other day they had them on closeout. I think they were $2.69 a bag, so I bought all 6 bags. Today I just bought another bag, so no point in buying baked lays when I have so many of these. 10 chips is 130 calories, but right now put the avocado on here. All the vegetables is so beautiful. Voila. So it's actually gonna be like 3. Oh man, she did not cut through it. This girl was not shy with the ingredients. She was just packing stuff on there. I'm not complaining. It does not disappoint. That was delicious. Half of a turkey and ham sub. I think she gave me wheat bread. I don't know what the hell kind of bread that is. Anyway, it was good. 1/4 of a large avocado. This is a large one, and I really only had a 1/4. I'm gonna put that back on there so it doesn't get brown, and then I'll wrap it up like that. Seemed helpful. I had 3 black bean chips. Now I have to stuff down this water because I don't feel like I'm stuffed right now. I could honestly eat the other half of that sub. And it's so late in the day. I don't know if I'm gonna eat like an actual dinner or not. I mean, it's it's like 6:15 right now. I really should have had lunch before I went to the basketball game. But instead I took a nap, which I needed that more than lunch at the time. But that didn't work out. So because I had a really late dinner, I could eat the other half of that sub if I want to. And it would not be a problem. Or more black bean chips, that wouldn't be a problem. But before I do that, I'm gonna suck down this water and see if I'm actually hungry. I'm gonna wait like 15 minutes before I make a decision. Because sometimes I find, because like I always call myself a volume eater, because I usually do eat a large volume of food, because a lot of times it's vegetables and stuff. But sometimes when I just grab a little snack and to hold me off until I'm gonna eat something, I find that in 15 or 20 minutes, I'm really not that hungry anyway, where I never would have just eaten that smaller amount. Because, anyway, the takeaway is, oh, look at my cat. She's missing her tail and one of her legs. So the takeaway is just let it digest for a little bit. I'm going to let it digest. I'm going to drink my water, which is also going to fill me up a little bit. And then I'll reassess in 15 or 20 minutes to see if I really want to eat the other half of that sub. Okay? 15 minutes, and I did still want something. So I had 7 black bean chips, the other 7, so I could just to keep the math simple. So I've had 130 calories worth of black bean chips. But not only did I have the black bean chips, I had 4 tablespoons of queso coming in at 40 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I had 80 calories worth of queso to go with it. And now I feel pretty satisfied. All right, now, since I spilled the majority of my coffee in the truck, I'm gonna have a nice hot cup of coffee right now. And this is Taster's Choice Instant Coffee with 1 tablespoon of Coffee Mate powdered regular coffee creamer. That's 3 teaspoons, and I think it's 10 calories per teaspoon. And let's see how it tastes. As always, very good. So I would say it's been like a half hour since I drank that cup of coffee, and I'm feeling pretty satisfied. I'm actually kind of stuffed, so that's good. It is time for a little snack. I put in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blueberries, strawberries, and I'm gonna put quite a few blueberries in there because I don't think these are gonna last very much longer. That is all chopped up. I'm gonna eat one of these Activia, and this one is 90 calories. Now I'm gonna add about a half a cup of 1% cottage cheese for 90 calories. and about 20 calories worth of sunflower seeds. And this is what we have. Beautiful.
I'm not your baby girl. I'm